Hello, my loves, and welcome to the channel. Today's reading is going to be Confessions, what they wish they could say to you right now. Pile 1 is Cornucopia, and that is with this raw amethyst. Pile 2 will be Door to Value, and that is with this black tourmaline. Pile 3 will be Journey, and that is with the raw rose quartz. I'll give you a moment to pick your pile. So the reading today will be in 3 parts. First, we'll start with the oracle cards in the opening energy. And we'll be looking at what is the emotional energy between you and your person right now. And then we'll move into the tarot and we'll ask 7 questions. And for each of those questions, we'll also get clarifiers. So the first question will be, why can't they or won't they, or what they can't or won't express, why they can't or won't express themselves, what silence has cost them, what do they think you would do or think if they express themselves, what are they afraid of, what do they wish you knew without them having to say it, what would change between you and them if they confessed, and what feelings are they suppressing? And the final question will be the confession, what they most need you to hear. And then with the final takeaway messages, we'll see if they'll find the courage to articulate their feelings and how soon. And the final message will be what Spirit wants you to know about this connection. So we will be shuffling our oracle cards first now to save a little bit of time, and then we will pull our tarot cards and our final messages in the reading. So we will start with the Wisdom Oracle. Spirit, please give me 1 card for pile 1, 1 card for pile 2, and 2 cards for pile 3. Spirit, give me 1 card, 1 love and relationship card for pile 1, 1 love and relationship card for pile 2, 1 love and relationship card for pile 3. One card for pile 1, please, Spirit. 1 card for pile 2, please, Spirit. 1 card for pile 3. Oh, pile 3, you want so many cards today. Pile 3 has a lot to say. Okay, those are our piles. For pile 1, we will use the Everyday Witch Tarot. For pile 2, we will use Tarot of the Divine. And for pile 3, we will use the Psychic Dreamer Tarot. And those are the piles. I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. You had the Cornucopia for your significator card. And this raw amethyst. So pretty. Place these over here. So we're going to be taking a look at our oracle cards to get an idea of the general emotional energy between you and your person right now. We're looking at what they wish they could confess to you here and now. Romantic feelings, for feelings are real and worth exploring. Cleansing water. Purification activates vibrant life force. Runaway. Secrets running from problems. Badger and ginkgo. Healing wounds. Okay. All right. Getting a clear picture. Gnosis and the underworld. Okay, that looks good. All right. I get the sense that this person has romantic feelings for you. And they have those feelings here and now. But they ran away from those feelings. They ran away from you. They ran from the connection because there was something, some shadow aspect of their personality that they needed to heal, that they needed to cleanse. And they knew that they had some unresolved issues that they hadn't addressed yet. Now we have the cornucopia as our significator. And so the energy is very abundant. They have an abundant amount of emotions for you. But I'm already getting the sense that they kept themselves away from you almost to protect you. So let's get into the tarot. Why can't they or won't they express themselves? Spirit, why or can't pile 1's person express themselves? Seven of Swords and the Magician. I almost feel like their magic was stolen from them. Maybe their ability to express themselves was hijacked somehow. Spirit, what has pile 1's person's silence cost them? Getting a lot of messages here already. It's cost them victory. It's cost them clarity and energy, like mental energy. It's cost them work. It's cost them the ability to focus. That's rough. It's cost them a lot. I'm already seeing a pretty clear picture here. What do they think you would think or do if they confessed? What are they afraid of? Spirit, what does pile one's person think they would do if they confessed? What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? I almost feel like they're afraid that you would turn your back on them, that you would ignore them. That's not typically what Nine of Cups means, but that's the energy that I'm getting from this card and this placement right now. That you would just be unbothered, that they would offer you all of their emotions and you would just not give them any, pay them any mind, not give them any attention. Like you would, they're afraid that they would be bothering you. Like this crab, like this cat is protecting her peace and the crab is coming up and being like, hey, I have feelings for you. And the cat's just bashing the crab away. That's what they're afraid of. What do they wish you knew without having to say? The Emperor. I get the sense that this is how they think of themselves, that they want to be this steady, secure rock in your life, someone who is nurturing and capable and competent and is ready to hold up the world for you. What would change between you if they confessed? The Ace of Cups. There would be something new on the table. There would be a new emotion, a new offering, a new brew, something new brewing, some new thought, some new emotion, a new connection between you. What feelings are they suppressing? Nine of Wands. They're burned out. They've really been holding a lot. They're carrying a lot. And they're working very hard. I get the sense that they really want to prove themselves. And maybe they're overdoing it. This Magician has all of these burnt out wands, and they're practicing and practicing, and they're injured. There's this cat in the tree that's heckling them. They're worn out. They're worn out. And they're suppressing their burnout. Okay, what is the confession? What do they most need you to know? What does pile one's person most need them to know right now? What do they most need pile one to know? What do they most need pile one to know? The Ace of Swords. That's a very different energy. They want to be free. They want to be liberated. They want their head to be in the clouds. They want to be in flow. They want to look up. They want to look up into the future. They want to grasp the sword of victory and power and to be able to wield it with the wind in their hair. And they want to be able to rest. They want to be able to rest in their power. Okay. Let's clarify these cards. We got a lot of messages at the beginning. So let's get some clarification. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords and the Magician for why they can't or won't express themselves. Spirit, why can't they or won't they express themselves? Clarify the Magician and the Seven of Swords. Temperance. I get the sense they think they're keeping the peace. They're trying to balance, like trying to keep things in balance. And it's like they let go of their magic, of their mastery. They had it taken from them. And by continuing to stay silent, they feel like they're keeping the peace. They feel like they are required to stay silent. It's almost like you're in another relationship, maybe. Or maybe they are. Something was stolen from them. And now they feel like to remain silent is to keep balance. Okay, let's clarify what silence has cost them. And I already get the sense that it's cost them a lot. Spirit, please clarify what silence has cost them. Clarify the Six of Wands. Spirit, please clarify what silence has cost them. The Six of Swords. They haven't been able to move on. What do they think you would think or do if they confessed? What are they afraid of? Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. They get, like, you seem very abundant here. You are just living your best life. You see, we have both the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. and she's got her life together, and she's living a beautiful life. The Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles has a map, has a coin. He's ready to go. He's ready to move. And I get the sense that that is their energy, and they're afraid that they have something here. It's not like they're empty-handed. They have a direction and they have some coin, but they just don't feel like it's enough for you. They just don't feel like it's enough. Like you already have everything that you need. So what are they going to come in as a page into your life when they want to be the emperor? What do they wish that you knew without them having to say it? Please clarify the Emperor. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person is so exhausted. And somebody did something to them that just betrayed them, that left them so weary. Like they want to be the Emperor, but they're just burned out. Oh. And that's whatever was happening here in the underworld. Like they're well aware of how much purification and healing they need. This person seems very aware, and they don't want to bring their damage to you because you are the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You're just here chilling, meditating, reading your books, living your best life. They don't feel like they have enough for you, even on their best day. I feel sad for this person. Okay. What would change between you if they confessed? Please clarify the Ace of Cups, Spirit. The King of Cups. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. This person has a lot of emotional energy. They're very hardworking. They have really clear, honorable intentions towards you. And I think what would change is that you would know the full extent of their emotions. You would know how deeply they care about you. What feelings are they suppressing? Spirit, what feelings are Pile 1's person suppressing? Please clarify the Nine of Wands. The Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. Oh, this is so sad, Pile 1. The Two of Cups. Oh my God. This person is so burned out. But they're suppressing how the innocent, childlike love and this emotional, romantic connection. Oh, this is sad. Pile 1, your person is really hurting. Okay. What they most need you to know. The final confession. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Five of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The King of Wands. They are still grieving whatever happened to them, but their fortunes are changing and they know where to go. This is the second time that I've seen this map. Like this person has a map. They have a direction. They have a sense of where they want to go. And they have a sense of where they want to go with you. Like their fortunes have changed. Yet, like, yes, they lost something and they really grieved it and they went through a lot of healing, but their fortunes have changed and they know where they want to go. Yes, they know where they want to go. Okay. Let's get some messages from your person. Will they find the courage to share their feelings? Spirit, will pile one's person. I get the sense that there's still some insecurity, like they don't feel confident to, I'm getting choked up. They don't feel confident to approach you. I choose you every single day. Every love song makes me think of you. I'm healing so I can love you as much as you deserve. I love you more than I can show. Yeah, that's the general vibe of this whole reading. They really have very strong feelings for you. And part of them still feels damaged by this betrayal that they experienced. But whatever cut off their magic and their ability to communicate, to share, to be vulnerable, they're trying to heal that. And I get the sense they have healed that. That's the wheel of fortune has changed for them and they know where they want to go. Let's get some more messages about your person. Will they find the courage to articulate? Spirit, will pile one's person get the courage to articulate their feelings? Key on a ring. Many options, unconditional, one night stand, string along. Maybe they were tricked by someone. Maybe they were seduced by someone. Clock, needing time, cycles, takes time to heal, progressing. Yes. I'm still not 100% sure what happened to them, but something happened. Backstabbing, heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. Girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. Did you cheat on them? No, I don't get the sense that you cheated on them. Something happened. I get that they were betrayed, they were seduced, they were charmed.
I almost feel like they cheated or they gambled something. They invested they invested their time or energy and money into something, and that really broke them, and it made it so that they could not feel worthy of you. Okay. I wish I could see exactly what happened, but this is a general reading, so I'm probably not going to get that. Okay. Let's get Spirit's messages for you. What Spirit wants you to know about this connection and what you can do, what you should take away from this. Spirit, what is your message? What are your final messages to pile 1 about this connection? When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided to the light. I am the loving energy of the universe. I choose to learn through love. These messages are very clear. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Wow. Okay. I swear this deck does not say the same thing for every single message, but it's really telling you to align with the love of the universe and stay in that energy. Just stay in the energy of love and you will be guided in the right direction. Okay, final messages from the mermaids. Spirit, what final messages do you have for pile 1 about this connection? And I think recharge. There's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. Yeah, I think staying in that loving energy, because this person is so burned out and so sort of restricted, like they feel like it's their duty to leave you alone almost. Just you staying in that vibration of loving energy, it will really help them. It will really help them find their way back to you. Self care. Drowning doesn't always require water. Take the helm. Be in control of your own ship. Yeah, it's really telling you to stay in that loving energy. Safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Stay in that loving energy. Oh my goodness. Protection. Keep some aquamarine close. Mermaid's tears have been known to create these precious gems. Okay, pile 1. That is your reading. My final thoughts are to be patient and to focus on yourself. This person still has things that they need to work through. If there was cheating in this relationship, I get the sense that this person has definitely turned around. They care deeply about you and they want more than anything to come back to you. But your message is clear. Stay in loving energy. Take care of yourself. Tune into your crystals. Take a walk in nature. Stay centered in yourself. And everything will unfold in due time. If you want to learn how to manifest love using tarot, you can get my mini course, and the link is in the description below. Bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Your significator card was the Door to Value, and you chose the Black Tourmaline. We'll put that aside here and take a look at your oracle cards. What we are trying to see in this first part of the reading is what is the emotional energy between you and your person right now? Mending. Okay. Healing family issues. Definitely a very consistent message already coming through. This card popped out, wants to be seen first. The dancer, self-expression, strength. Okay. The mother. Okay. So there is definitely a very strong familial energy here. This may be a relationship with your mother or someone who feels like a mother, or you may be the mother and you're asking about a child. Okay. And we got 3 of these wild woodland oracle cards. The spider and the passion flower, creative ingenuity, the turtle and coriander, satisfaction, and the moth and eucalyptus, an ending. Interesting. And our final card, wise leader. Okay. Let's see how we can place this. I think that's probably going to work. Maybe we can put this over here. Now we'll leave it here. Okay, I get the sense that there was some kind of disagreement, maybe about value and self-expression, creative integrity, satisfaction. Almost like, okay, this is the sense that I'm getting, that, this is an old cliche story, but like a parent who tells their child that they shouldn't become a dancer or singer or actor or artist or whatever, and because they can't make a living doing that. But I get the sense that, okay, that's the energy. We're going to just kind of stick with that. We're going to stick with the energy of a parent who guided their child possibly away from their creative integrity. And this created an ending. Or it's the other way around. Maybe they did encourage you, but I get the sense that a rift happened, an ending. There was some kind of death. I have this death moth, an ending. But we have the wise leader card. So that's telling me that you potentially led yourself in the right direction, even when this parental figure couldn't do that for you. Okay, let's take a look at our tarot cards. What they can't, or why they can't or won't express themselves. Spirit, please tell me why pile two's person can't or won't express themselves. Yeah, there was some kind of rift. There was some ending, and that's what needs mending. Why can't they or won't they express themselves? Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a very passionate, creative person, and maybe that's you. Maybe they see your value, how creative and magnetic and passionate you are. And so they can't extend themselves. Like, I really get this dancer energy with this Queen of Wands. Oh. What has this cost them? This Four of Coins jumped out. What has the silence cost them? I feel like this is like this vulture-y mothering kind of energy, like holding on too tight. Yeah, it's like holding on to value and holding it too tightly in the nest. What do they think you would do or think if they confess? What are they afraid of? Knight of Wands, Eight of Coins. You are obviously a really hard worker. You've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into your craft. And this Knight of Wands is like, I don't know, feeling kind of unhinged. What are they afraid of? They're afraid of you going off at them. Like, you have put a lot of yourself into this craft, into mastering your art. And if they confess, they're just afraid of you. Look at this Knight of Wands. They're afraid you're going to eat their lunch. And I feel like it's justified. I mean, not that they should be afraid of you, but like, it would be justified for you to go off at them. What do they wish you knew without having to say it? The Page of Wands. There's so much passion in this. You're a very fiery, passionate person. With this Page of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And the Page of Wands is kind of the child of the court cards. And what I think they wish that you knew was that this is a mothering energy. This person is like a mother kind of energy. And I feel like they wish you knew that they see you. They see the child that you were, the passionate, creative dancer that you were as a child, and that they want you to know that they see you. What would change between you if they confessed? Wow. Okay, 7 of Wands. Conflict. Yeah, they're afraid of you. They're afraid of the conflict. This person is very conservative. They're conservative in the way that they think. They're conservative in the way that they move through life. And they want to keep the peace. They don't want to have conflict. They don't want to have to work harder than they already do. They just feel like a lot of stuff would come up. Yeah, it'd bring up a lot of stuff. There would be a lot of work. It like psychological work. You'd have to deal with a lot of things that need to be put to bed. What feelings are they suppressing? No, this is kind of sad, honestly. They're suppressing their desire to have this harmonious, friendly relationship with you, to be in community with you. Yeah, that's really sad. Okay. What is the confession? What do you most need to hear? The High Priestess. Interesting. They want you to know that you were right about following your intuition. They want you to know that you were right about following your passions, following your intuition. They respect you. They think you're a wise leader, that you led yourself in the right direction. And they want to heal this relationship. But this is a very conservative person. And extending themselves like that is hard for them. So let's do our clarification. Why can't they or won't they express themselves? Please clarify the Queen of Wands. The Six of Coins. I feel like they'd have to give more of themselves than they are prepared to or capable of. What has it cost them to be silent Please clarify the Four of Coins. What has it cost pile two's person to be silent? Please clarify the Four of Coins. Justice. That's interesting. It's cost them balance. It's cost them clarity. It's cost them a relationship with you. It's cost them this value. And not telling you means that they are holding on to guilt. They're holding on to their guilt and they can't get past it. What do they think you would do or think if they confess? What are they afraid of? Let's clarify the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Coins. What are they afraid of? Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's just more of this very sharp energy. Your tongue, your words. See? Like, they'll put their head on a spike. Pile two, you're my kind of lady. Tell it like it is, pile two. But you're here asking about this person, so you obviously want to reconnect and reconcile. What would change between you if they confess? You would slowly start moving towards each other. You would slowly start repairing. It would be the beginning of the slow process of repair, which is good. That's, one step at a time. What feelings, wait, where are we? Oh, that was what they wish you knew without saying it. Well, we're still going to say that they want to make progress towards you. That it's like the little things. The little things. Maybe it's a gift on the holidays or a card. Like that they're trying to move towards you. So what would change between you if they confessed? Please clarify the Seven of Wands. The Ten of Swords. This person is really afraid of the burden of, and it's like, what are they even holding back? Like, what are they not confessing? That they care about you, that you were right, to follow your dreams? I'm getting like immigrant parent here from like what I've heard, children of immigrants, how they talk about their parents. This person is very conservative and they really hold on to, they're so set on their ways, and admitting that you are right to follow your dreams and to become an artist or whatever it is that you did, whatever art or creative path you took. Like it would kill them to tell you were right. What is going on with this parent? Like it feels like a parent. Oh my gosh, pile two. This is supposed to be a general reading, but like every time I do a reading, the messages are so clear that it's hard for me to not like hook right into that story. So Hopefully, I'm not going off on a tangent. It has nothing to do with all of my viewers. Okay, what feelings are they suppressing? Let's clarify the Three of Cups. What feelings are they suppressing? Clarify the Three of Cups. What feelings are pile two's person suppressing? The Three of Coins. They're really like suppressing so much lightheartedness and joy. This is so sad. Like you inspire them with your passion and your creativity. And it's like they can't connect to you. They can't connect to themselves. It's really sad. I already get the sense here, pile two, that if any connection is going to happen, if there's going to be any mending, it's going to be coming from you because this person is, I don't think they're capable. Clarify the High Priestess, the moon. Yeah, they're so confused. This is the final confession, what they want you to know. It's like they don't know how to follow their own intuition. And watching you do it, hold on, my dog is like whining at me. It's like this person has been in survival mode their entire lives and they don't know any other way. They don't know how to follow their intuition. They don't know how to do anything except exactly the course that was set out for them. And watching you do it was very destabilizing. They literally had no idea. And this person, to confess to you that you are right, it's like they would rather die. But it's very sad because they're missing out on so much and they're holding on to so much guilt. They just cannot say it. They can't say it. This is super sad. Okay. Let's get some messages. If they will get the courage to come towards you and articulate their feelings. These messages that I made are typically about romantic relationships. I get the sense that this is a parent, but we will modify the messages if they come out too romantic. And I'll just kind of get a sense of how it could apply as a parent-child dynamic. Spirit, what will pile two's person find the courage? I don't know how to love you without losing myself. Yeah. This person is so set in their ways. It's like approving of you would like completely break their reality. This poor mom. Oh my gosh. I love you more than I can show. Pile two, your mom is really struggling. I'm just going to go with that assumption. Will they find the courage to tell pile two how they feel? I'm angry that I still care. Yeah, I get the sense that they're angry that they still care about you not following their path. They're angry that they're still holding on. They're holding on to their guilt. I don't like who I am when I'm with you. And I want to control everything you do. God. Oh, I'm sorry, pile two. Oh my goodness. I get the sense that they don't like how much they want to control everything you do. And like letting go of that control is almost impossible for them. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get some more messages from spirit to see if they are going to find the courage to confess. Shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprising epiphany, transformation. It's possible. It's possible that they could confess to you. I think you would be shocked. I think the whole world would be shocked. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness, love, affection, returned. Well, they definitely love you. Okay, that's not really the question. They just don't know how to show it. They don't know how to show it. Will they find the courage to confess? Will they ever tell pile two that they were right to follow their dreams? Date, get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date. Are they pressuring you to find when am I going to have grandchildren? Healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship. This energy is so funny. Oh my gosh. Karmic relationship, resentments, triggers, perception, intensity, letting go, turmoil, fleeting, sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelations, honor, protection, determination. Okay. Yeah, this is a challenging relationship, and there's still a lot of baggage here. But I think that the possibility for the truth to come out is there. They love you. They're still really caught up in their traditional mindset, their conservative traditional mindset, you know, expecting you to get married or whatever it is. But the possibility is there. They definitely love you. They definitely care about you. They want the best for you. They want to let go of this. It really is eating them up inside. I kind of feel sorry for this for your person, pile two, and I can see that they've been terrible to you, but they are psychologically really stuck. They're very, very mentally stuck. And just saying, you were right. You were right. It would it would release so much turmoil from this person just to admit that you were right. So let's get some final messages from spirit for you, pile two. Happiness is my birthright. Yes, it is, pile two. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Happiness is your birthright. Spirit, please give me the final messages for pile two. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Yeah. Yeah, that's your mom or whoever your person is, pile 2, that's them in a nutshell. It's sad. One more message from Spirit, please. One more message. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Yeah. You have the right to be happy. And you had faith in the universe, so you went for it. But you're kind of being asked to, see through your person's pain and judgment and fear, their attack of you as, a call for that help. It was coming from their own lack. Anchor, keep yourself grounded. Yeah, if you do deal with this person, you really have to keep a cool head. Empathy. There's more beneath the surface. Yeah. You need to keep your boundaries up, keep your emotions in check. Because I get the sense that this person can really press your buttons. Any final messages? Opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. Journey. Half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. Self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. Okay. Yeah. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to heal this relationship. And I get the sense that your person is already trying to make little gestures of healing. And there is an opportunity for connection here if you if you can keep your boundaries up, keep your emotions stable, and to really see how this other person is hurting their own limitations. It doesn't reflect on you at all. It's really a reflection of them. So that is your reading today, pile 2. If you would like to learn how to manifest love using tarot, you can get my mini course, and the link for that is in the description below. Bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. You picked the Journey card as your significator, and the raw rose quartz. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. You had so many oracle cards. What we're looking at is what is the emotional energy between you and your person right now. Hopefully we'll be able to find enough room on the table. Clean it up. Milk and honey. Interesting. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. The scholar. Investigation, research. Interesting. Go deep and research. Feels like they go together. And Herald, small regrets, longing. Don't have a clear picture quite yet. The Cayman and Poppy. The Bee and the Pomegranate, productivity. The Elk and Ash, strength. It's a lot of energy here, but it is not clear to me yet. The Ocean, journey. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. I feel like there's a state of pause happening where you're sort of resting and deciding. There may be separation between you and your person. Feel like maybe a clear decision hasn't been made, and we're moving from one place to another. We have journey and ocean and go deep. So I feel like you're really going into a journey into yourself, and you're going through some cleansing of the connection to find the milk and honey. We have we have two elks here, and honey and a bee. So maybe that will give me some clues of what's happening here. You need to have the strength to clean up the regrets, the indecision, and you need to be able to be productive to get to the milk and honey, to get to the joy and delight. Like you need to look into yourself to find your roots, to ground yourself into your internality, into the depth of yourself. There's a lot going on here, and I'm still not quite seeing what is going on with this connection, what the energy is. And the energy between you is very exploratory. So let's take a look at the tarot and maybe we'll get a clearer picture. The energy I'm getting here is that there's something under the surface and I'm not deep enough to see it. I have to go on a journey to find the message here. So, why can't they or won't they express themselves? Why can't or won't Pile 3's person express this confession that they wish they could say? The Ace of Cups. There's an emotion that they're guarding. They're guarding their feelings. I'm going to put these cards here because they feel like they go together. They can't express the depth of their feelings. They won't express the depth of their feelings. What is their silence costing them? What is Pile 3's person's silence costing them? Ace of Wands. Energy, passion. This is a very vague energy, but it's becoming more clear. There's a lot of renewal, a lot of initiation happening with these aces right in a row. What do they think you would do or think if they confess? What are they afraid of? What is Pile 3's person afraid of? What do they think Pile 3 would do if they confess? Leave? They think you would leave. That you would take this journey without them. What do they wish that you knew without them having to say it? They feel stuck and they want to move. There's the Eight of Swords versus the Chariot. It's like completely opposite energies. They feel stuck, but they want to move. Okay. What would change between you if they confessed? What would change? Nine of Cups. Maybe if they confessed, it would come out of this sort of dreaminess, this vague dreaminess. Yeah, now I'm starting to see. This relationship is like a situationship. It's vague, like we haven't defined the connection. We're being undefined. And if they confess, it would have to be defined. It would have to come out of being dreamy. Yeah, dreams. Would have to stop being a dream and would have to become real. Would have to come into form. You'd have to make a decision. Now I'm starting to get it. This is a dreamy sort of situationship kind of energy. And they feel stuck, but they want to move. And they feel like you would leave if they told you. But I still haven't gotten. They have a lot of emotions about you. They have a lot of feelings about you. They definitely have feelings. I think defining the relationship requires work and strength. It organizing it, making it, tidying it up, making it real. It requires strength. It requires productivity to get to the milk and honey, to get to the joy. What feelings are they suppressing? Okay, we're going to just let it be this. Six of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. They're suppressing a sense of victory and a grounded nurturing. I get the sense that they don't want to define this relationship because they don't want to be disappointed. This Six of Swords, this knight, Six of Wands means victory, but this knight is so guarded. They're just completely covered in armor. And the Queen of Pentacles is completely different. She's relaxed. She's in her element. Her shoulders and arms are bare. She has this sort of gauzy dress surrounded by flowers out in the open. Like she's unguarded. So they're guarding this unguarded, nurturing, soft, welcoming, grounded, earthy emotion. They're covering it up. And they think the only way to have victory is to be guarded. Okay, so what is the final confession? What is it that they most need you to hear? What do they need you to hear? What is the confession? Four of Pentacles. They're holding on really tightly. They're holding on really tightly to you. And I'm getting the sense that they believe they can't really be themselves. They're really afraid of losing you if they tell you the truth that you'll leave. But they regret not sharing themselves with you. This Queen of Pentacles. And the longing that they really feel to be unguarded with you. Let's clarify what pile three's person can't or won't express to pile three. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Judgment. They're afraid of being judged. Yeah, this person really hides This person really hides their true nature. They hide their feelings, they hide their attachment, and that it makes them really stuck. Like, I get the sense that they're very restless, but they're covered in so much baggage, so much armor, and they're holding on really tight. This is a very confused energy. It's like very unclear. Nothing is defined. Nobody's being honest. Clarifying the Ace of Wands. What has it cost them? Three of Pentacles. It's cost them the collaboration of being able to work together towards a clear goal, being creative together, being able to share their spirit, their depth, the their what's inside them. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. What do they think you would do or think if they confess? What are they afraid of? The Empress. They're afraid that you are above them. They're afraid that you would just look down on them, that you have a higher status than them, and that confessing your feelings, their feelings to you would seem ridiculous, that they would look ridiculous. What do they wish you knew without them having to say it? Let's clarify the Chariot and the Eight of Swords. Oh, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much. I need a clearer message. What do they wish you knew without them having to say it? Seven of Cups. There's that foggy feeling again. It's like they don't even know what they want to tell you. This person is all over the place. This connection is just so vague. Oh my gosh. Okay. What would change between you if they confess? Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. What would change? What would change? Oh, Ten of Cups. Well, that's a good sign. Like, if you want to be with this person, if they confessed, that's what's there, is like absolute emotional satisfaction. That's what's available. So there is the opportunity for a lot of satisfaction here, a lot of togetherness, and that's the joy and delight. Open your heart. Yeah, if they stop being vague and allow themselves to be vulnerable, that's what's available. What feelings are they suppressing? Let's clarify the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. What feelings is pile the moon? Yeah, confusion. There's so much confusion here. So vague. I almost get the sense that somebody is maybe doing a lot of like plant medicine or like cannabis. There's a very hazy energy here that wants to feel like it's a depth, that it's researching, investigating, going deep into it themselves, but it's just leading to this really vague, foggy, undefined energy all over this reading. And that it doesn't mean that is necessarily what is going on here, but that's like the feeling that I'm getting is that it's almost like living in daydreams and ambiguity, to not have to face themselves, to not have to do the work that it would take to create the milk and honey, the joy and delight of the Ten of Cups. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Pentacles, the confession, what they most need you to hear. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. What does pile three's person most need them to hear? What do they most need you to hear? The Five of Pentacles. They feel like a beggar. They just feel so lowly. They don't feel worthy of you. I wish I could see what they're looking for. Like they want to go on a journey, and they went into this journey into themselves, but they can't define, like they can't come out of their self-imposed guardedness. Like this journey has not helped them to allow themselves to be vulnerable. There's so much connectedness available. There's so much joy and delight. And I feel like this person, they cannot access it, and they are afraid they're not good enough for you, that you will reject them if they try to define the relationship. There's a very confused energy. Okay, we're going to get some messages from your person to try to get a clear picture of what they would want to say if they had the courage to articulate their feelings. What would they say? What would pile three's person say if I'm angry that I still care. Angry that they still care about being judged. Yeah, maybe that's what they were trying to go into themselves to overcome, is that fear of what other people think. You are everything to me. I would play our moments together over and over. Yeah, this person is confused. They're ruminating. They can't get clear. It's like, when people replay conversations in their head and they're like, what could I have said differently? And they just keep thinking, I know I hurt you. What I'm thinking, the way that this person hurt you is just by being insecure, not being able to be vulnerable. I don't know what I want, and I'm taking it out on you. Yeah, that is for sure. Why aren't you here? This is like the dichotomy of this person. I was like, oh, I want you, but like, I don't know what I want. Okay. Let's get a few more messages. Let's get a few more messages. This person who just has a low, like, I want to say vitality, but that's like they have low energy. They have low, like, drive. And they're not covering that up with other things. Spirit, can I get more messages about pile three's person if they're going to find the courage? Not today. Boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing, still upset. Well, not today. Can we get some more messages about when or how or if they will ever find the courage? Mask, hiding true feelings, pretending, delude, gaslight, personify. Yeah, they're hiding. They're hiding behind all that armor. Coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic endings. They're still in this state. They're in this Four of Swords energy. They're hibernating. They still haven't made up their mind. I mean, they have made up their mind, but they don't have the emotional strength to overcome their insecurities. Their mind is very foggy. And I don't know if it is like alcohol or drug related or if it's just they're overthinking. Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Yeah, they may be like rereading your texts or like replaying conversations, karmic relationship, reminiscent, resentments, triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. The runner, fear of initiating, fear is of intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Yeah. This person is just ruminating. But while they ruminate, they think about you. I mean, they ruminate about you. But they're like, I got the same message twice here. This person cannot initiate. They are deep in their self. They're deep in themselves. Yeah, it's just, I get the sense that they do want to be with you, but everything that is going on with them is of their own making. It's their own making. Okay, so we're going to get some final messages from Spirit that Spirit wants you to know about this connection. Spirit, can you please give me some messages for pile three? Okay. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I surrender to the power greater than me. Yeah, you need to give this person space. It's kind of letting go. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Yeah, this person, like emotionally, because they're so unclear, they could really drag you down. They could really bring you into some bad vibes. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So, this is really asking you to work on your own self concept and what it is that is allowing you to engage with this. And not that you are responsible for another person's behavior, but the way that we see other people and the way that we experience other people can often have a lot to do with how we experience ourselves. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward the right minded thinking and the energy of love. Right, exactly. That's exactly what I was just saying. Okay. I feel like if you wanted to define this relationship, you could, but it would take a lot of boundaries on your part because this person is very dedicated to their turmoil. They're very dedicated to the rumination. They're stuck in it. This person is stuck in it. So you can't go to them for answers. You have to find the answers inside yourself. Okay, Spirit, let's ask the mermaids for final messages for pile 3. What are the final messages for pile 3 about this connection? There is a lot of beauty here. We have the 10 of Cups, the milk and honey, the joy and delight. There's a lot of beauty here. It's just work this person doesn't have the fortitude to put in, not with the amount of overthinking they do. Final messages for pile 3 about this connection. Voyage, set sail on a new course. Recharge, there's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. Guidance, find safety in your beacon's light. Determination, don't be afraid of the rising tide, it will soon recede. The ocean, be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. I feel like this is asking you to sort of detach from this situation, from this person. Like, I just see like someone curled up in the fetal position in a dark closet, just like moaning. And when somebody is like that, there's not very much you can do. Like, you can be like, "Oh, are you okay? Can I help you?" But they're in their stuff. And unless they're willing to come out of the closet and out of their pity party, out of their rumination, like they're just going to pull you in. So these final messages from the mermaids are to accept where you are in the connection with this person and not to be afraid of being alone, of following your own light, of being beautiful and mysterious and wild and free, of taking time for yourself, of going off on your own direction. And I'm just recharging, of being in your own energy and letting that energy of love guide you. And when this person is ready, they will come out of the dark. And the more you hold the energy of love and of acceptance and of space, the easier it will be for them to come out of that because they feel very judged. I'm not saying that you do judge them, but any attachment to them getting over their stuff makes them hold on to it tighter. That was your reading for today, pile 3. If you would like to learn how to manifest love using tarot, you can get my mini course. The link is in the description below. Bye.